can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Mitzi. Mitzi puts it in.
Beat gets it. We're going to go up on Joy, and it's good off the glass.
Morgan, Sammy Ashton all alone for the quick lay-in.
Buster with the deep two, and it's good. Has the ball at bounce, passes it into Grigo for three, and that's 1,000 points.
Evening, folks. I am Wally Sample, and I'm joined here with my good friend Dalton Modine, and we are now watching, and it's going to start commencing, the girls' high school basketball game, Valley versus HK. How are you doing, Dalton?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Wally?
I'm doing good. I'm really interested in this game. It's really shaping up to be a good game.
I think they're pretty even teams, so it should be fun to watch.
They are. HK is currently 2-8. They just actually came off a win Wednesday night against Aerospace, 47-69. HK won, but the night before they lost to Coggins, 32-63. So it's a very mixed bag so far this season, and I'm really interested to see how they bounce back and face this team.
Yeah. The Valley girls varsity team is 3-6 on the season, and they're actually coming off a loss Tuesday, the 8th, against Cromwell.
Yeah, and so the next couple games are also going to be shape up to be really good games for HK. We're facing Old Saybrook and then North Branford away, and then we're going to have there's going to be a home game against Cromwell. So it's going to really shape up for a good season so far.
And Valley's got an interesting schedule too, and they're playing Portland on Tuesday.
Okay, so we're going to start with our starting lineups. So we have number 14, Anna Biondi, plays guard. We have number 10, Belle Carini, also plays guard. We have Ella McGlynn, who is a forward. Tessa Wills is a forward. And Jessica Timothy, and that's our starting lineup for HK.
Starting lineup for Valley Regional Girls Basketball is number 20, Regan Brenman, number 4, Elena Crosby, number 12, Alexis Finnerty, number 14, Heather Jones, and number 2, Addison Marshy.
So yeah, So now we are now watching the starting lineups getting ready to come out. So number 12, senior, is now coming out onto the court. Number 14 takes the court. And now for our Haddam Killingworth Coolers. Number 20, freshman, Jessica Timothy. At guard, number 33, Tessa Wills. Forward, number 24, Ella McGlynn. At guard, number 14, Anna Biondi. And at guard, number 10, Bella Carini. And now the playing of the national anthem will occur. And with that, the basketball game will very soon start. So what are you expecting to see out here, Dalton?
I'm expecting a pretty good game. I think HK is going to be fast-paced offense again, and I think they're going to go up earlier in the game. And I think Valley's going to have to play some hard D.
I definitely agree. Based off the past couple games for the HK girls, they really revolve around a fast-paced offense, and that was end up being their defense. So I really want to see how Valley will try to combat that, with whether it's a even more aggressive offense or whether it's a really solid defense. So Valley now takes the court, and the game is going to start very soon. I'm really excited to see how this game plays, and the only one way we can find out is by watching it. So thank you guys for joining us. Okay, so number 20, Jessica Timothy, going up for the jump ball.
And number 20, Reagan Brennan from Valley, going up for the jump ball.
And now the game starts. Ball is under Valley control.
Number 2 with the ball for Valley. Pass back to number 4, back to number 2, shot by number 2. Rebound by number 4. Out of bounds ball.
It's out of bounds, and yes, now it's white ball. Okay, number 14, Anna Biondi, going down the court, looking for someone open. Slowly going, passing it now to number 33, Tessa Wills, back to 20, Jessica Timothy, and that's good for 2 points with a layup. Now Valley's ball.
Elena Crosby with the inbound ball, number 2 with the ball, coming across half court. Pass to number 12, back to number 4. Number 2 trying to set something up in the corner. Pass back to number 14. Pass to number 12. Driving to the hoop. Pass back to 14, back to 2.
HK really seems to be
14.
putting up a very solid defense so far in this game.
Yeah, it looks like Valley's kind of struggling right here. Number 2 with the
they're
ball,
really
back to number 4.
They're really looking for something to do.
Back to number 12. Back to number 14, back to number 12, looking for a shot, driving to the hoop.
Grabbed by number 24, Ella McGlynn. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds is Valley ball.
Just from what we've seen right there, it seems that HK seems to be putting up a very good defense.
Shot made by number 12.
That's good for 2 points. Score is 2-2. Once again, 14 driving down the court. Now just crossing the midline, throwing it into the paint to Ella McGlynn. She misses.
Stolen
and now it's
by number 2
Valley's.
for Valley, driving down the court. Back to number 4 for the drive. Shot.
Rebounded by number 2. Grabbed by Valley.
4. Shot made by number 4.
Scores now 4-2 Valley. HK now
Crazy
coming
shot
back.
by number 4.
That was. It was a great snag. Now we're coming back. Number 33, Tessa Wills, driving into the paint, taking a shot, missing, rebounded by Ella McGlynn.
Almost stolen by number 2
Almost
for
stolen.
Valley.
Throwing to Belcarini, driving in, passing it, and it
Stolen
was
by number
intercepted
12 for Valley.
by Valley.
Number 2 rushing down towards the basket. Pass back to number 4, shot up, and it's good. Score is now 6-2.
Okay, ball is thrown in by Carini to Biondi. Biondi driving down the court. Passing it to Wills. It's batted down, but recovered by HK. Timothy throwing it to Carini. Carini looking for someone open, looking for work. The person who was open was McGlynn, and now it's thrown back to Wills. Wills driving into the paint, throwing it out to Biondi, now to Carini. Carini driving in, taking a shot, and that's good for 2. HK 4, Valley 6, with 5 minutes left in the period.
Cross half court. Pass to number 4. Pass back to number 12. Pass to number 4. Pushing in. Pass back to number 2 in the corner. Back to number 2. Number 12 with the shot, and it's good.
Okay, HBK back with the ball. 14 driving down the court. Passing it to Carini. Carini looking for someone open, taking her time. Now the ball's into the hands of Timothy. Timothy Cornered. Ball tipped back to Wills. Wills takes a shot, and it's good for 2. HK 6, Valley 8. From what we've seen so far, it seems like it's going to be a very back and forth kind of game.
Back and forth, indeed. Number 12 with the ball. Pass number 4. Pass back to number 20 and number 14. 2 in the middle of the court. Shot. And it's good. 3-pointer.
Yeah, that was a deep three. Okay. Biondi with HK has the ball. Looking for someone open, throwing it to Wills. Wills driving, trying to find someone open, trying to find some work. And that happens to be Timothy. Thrown to McGlynn. McGlynn with a foul. She gets 2.
She's going to get 2 shots here.
Fouls on Valley, number 20. That's her first foul of the night. McGlynn gets ready for the shot. Goes up. And it is good, making it 7-11. Valley with 11. McGlynn has one more shot. Let's see what she can do with it. Some substitutions made. Number 4, Leah Snowski, is now in the game, along with number 11, Sophie Gramala. Up with the shot. And it is good, making the score 8-11.
Pass number 4 back to number 2. Number 2 with the ball, trying to set something up. Pushing in. Pass back to number 4. Pass to the corner. And he didn't have a foul there, right?
That will be a foul on HK. Number 24, Ella McGlynn with that foul. That's the first foul of the night for HK and for Ella. Ball is thrown in.
Pass back to number 4. 4 looking for a shot. It's up.
Rebounded by HK, number 24. Thrown to Karini. Karina driving down the court, trying to get down there quickly. Passing it to number 14, Biondi, and it goes out of bounds. Valley ball.
Valley's really doing a good job here on defense.
Definitely, and it's really shown with the score. But it shows that HK, though, with the score, is keeping their defense just as strong, and it's definitely going to be a very back-and-forth game.
Number 2 with the ball. Back to number 12. 12 with the shot, and it's up and it's good. It's a 3-pointer.
That shot was worth 3, making the score 8-14. There's a foul on the court. That will be on Valley. Fouls on number 4. That's her first foul of the night. Second for Valley in total. Ball is Karini, and now thrown to Biondi. Biondi driving down the court, crossing the midline. Throwing it to number 11, and now to 10, Bella Karini. Back to Biondi. Biondi driving into the paint, and then trying to pass it out, getting hit.
Good defense by number 12 for Valley. Block
does
shot
end
for
up being in
Valley.
the hands of McGlynn, struggling with this Valley defense. A shot from Biondi, and it misses. Rebounded by number 4, Leah Snowski. The ball goes up and is in the air again, rebounded. Not rebounded, and it goes out of bounds. And that is HK's ball, being thrown in by number 24, Ella McGlynn.
Valley was having trouble getting a rebound there.
Okay, ball thrown in. Biondi has ball thrown back to McGlynn. McGlynn throwing it out to Karini, and it's out of bounds. And it seems to be HK ball once again. Number 10, Bella Karini throwing it in. Throwing it to number 14, and a Biondi. Deep shot, and it's no good. Rebounded by Valley. Valley's ball. Driving down the court.
Number 12 driving down the court. Pass back to number 4 in the corner. Shots up and good.
That's good for 2, 8-16. Valley is up. Ball goes out of bounds, but it is White's ball. Ball being thrown in by number 10, Bella Karini once again. Ball thrown into number 14, Anna Biondi. Biondi driving down the court, just passing the midline, throwing it back to Carini. Carini looking for work, driving into the paint, throwing it out to number 11, and she misses. Rebounded by Valley.
Rebound there by number 15. Pass back to number 12. Shot by number 2. It's up. No good. Rebound.
Rebounded by Valley.
Rebounded by Valley. Number 15. Shot up by 24.
2 points. That is good for 2 points. 8-18 Valley. Valley's defense getting a little aggressive here, pushing into their
Number
backcourt.
2 with the good steal. Pass to
Valley with the
number 12. Shot by number 12. It's up
That's
and it's
good
good.
for 3.
Number 3.
Score 8-21 with just about a minute left in the first quarter. Ball being thrown deep. Can McGlynn grab it? Snosky does get it. Throwing it back to number 11. No good. Rebounded by Valley.
Rebounded by Valley. Number 15.
So what are you seeing so far out here, Dalton?
I'm seeing that injuries really didn't affect the Valley team. They're playing pretty well tonight.
They definitely are. They're definitely feeling the shoes of their 2 injured teammates. Ball snagged by HK. 14 driving down the
Number
court,
2 with
takes a
good
shot
defense.
and misses. Ball rebounded by
Stolen by
Valley. Valley
Valley.
rushing down the court.
15. Number 12, back to number 2, back to number 12. 12 to 24 and back to 2. And
Ball is tipped off, and now it's in the hands of 14, now to 10. Ball thrown real high, and that goes out of bounds.
Valley ball.
16 seconds left in this first quarter.
And the score is now 21 to 8 Valley.
So HK is already down on the other half of the court, ready for this
2
Valley
with the ball,
offense.
trying to set something up in this last 10 seconds. Back to number 12 to number 24. Back to number 12 again. Shot by number 12. And it's good again for her third 3 of the night.
Yeah, that is her third 3 of the night. So that makes the score 8-24 Valley up. So what did you see this first quarter so far, and what do you think we can expect?
I think you can expect Valley to keep this high-paced offense going up. And, I mean, they're just driving down the court and scoring. They're doing what they have to do.
They definitely are. And if HK wants any chance to combat this Valley offense, they need to start rushing down the court just as aggressively as Valley is. The turnovers are definitely not helping them. The loose ball is also not helping them much at all. So HK really needs to use this first quarter in between to kind of talk and figure out what they need to do, because if they stay on the road like this, it's not going to be a pretty game.
Yeah, I know. They're getting the shots off, but they're just not going in.
So Valley retakes the court, ready for this second quarter. HK a little slow off, but they are retaking the court now. So I'm really excited to see where this game goes.
Same here.
Okay, so it's going to be HK ball. Number 10, Belle Carini, throwing it into, presumably, number 14, Anna Biondi. Anna Biondi driving down the court, crossing the midline just now.
Covered by number 2 for Valley.
And passing. That will be a double dribble
Valley ball.
on HK.
Pass into number 2. And number 2 crossing half court. Pass number 24, back to number 2. Pass back number 12. Pass number 4, back to number 2. Driving in. Pass out to number 4, shot up. It's not good. Rebounded by number 4 in the corner. Almost out of bounds. In timeout by HL.
Valley with the timeout,
Oh, Valley.
saving them with an out of bounds. It was a very well-timed timeout, and it really saved them from HK getting possession on this.
Yeah, that was a smart call.
Definitely. So, just simply from what we saw in those first 35 seconds, Valley is coming out very aggressive.
Yes, very aggressive.
They are coming out to play ball. So, if HK wants to stand a chance and to come out on top, they definitely need to get more aggressive, and they need to start playing basketball the way Valley's playing basketball. So it's going to start with Valley's ball.
Pass in by number 2. Oh, pass taken by number 24 for HK.
And now it's HK's ball. 14 and Biondi driving down the court, throwing to 10, Bell Carini.
Covered by
Carini
number 4 for Valley.
And there's a shot, and it's good by number 33, Tessa Will. She's back in for number 11, Sophie
Number
Kabala,
2 with the ball.
making it score 10-24.
Pass to number 4. Back to number 12. Pass back number 15. Back number 12, driving to the basket. Shots up and no good.
Rebounded by number 24, Elle McGlynn, passing into 10, Bell Carini.
Good
She's
defense
driving down
by
the
number
court.
4 for Valley.
And Biondi taking a shot, and it misses.
And it's going to be Valley ball.
HK going back on their defense. They've really been doing a lot of this so far this game.
Number 2 from Valley with the ball. Pass to number 4. Back to number 2. Number 15 in the corner. Number 12 into the paint. Back out to number 4. Back out to number 20. To number 4. To number 12. Looking for something. Pass back to 4 in the corner. Pass back to 12. To 2 again. 4 driving into the paint. Shots up and no good.
Rebounded by HK, number 20, Jessica Timothy. And it is kept HK ball. Score is 10-24 so far with just over 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
It looks like HK's defense is playing a little bit better here.
They definitely are now showing up. And let's just see if HK's offense can improve just as much as their defense did. So number 14, Anna Biondi driving, throwing it to 10, Bell Carini. Back to Biondi. Biondi taking a deep shot, and it's no good. Recovered by Valley.
Number 2 with the ball. Back to number 14. Number 12 in the corner, looking for someone open. Number 2 at the 3-point line. And
Ball goes off someone's foot, and it appears that number 33, Tessa Wills, may be injured. She may be down. So number 33, Tessa Wills, walks off the court and is going to be replaced by number 31. Let's see how HK fares with this substitution.
Jill Henry in the game for HK.
So HK's ball, Biondi driving down the court. Throwing to Carini, who's wide open. Carini looking for work, back to Biondi. Biondi driving in. Looking, passing it back to Carini. Carini rushing in, goes off a foot.
Defense.
It appears to have gone off Bell Carini's foot, and now it is Valley's ball.
Pass into number 2 for Valley. Pass to number 14, back to number 2, to number 12. Pass to number 24.
Ball deflected by number 10, Bell Carini. Recovered by 20, Jessica Timothy. And back to Carini. Shooting foul on Valley. And that is going to be 2 foul shots for number 14, Anna Biondi. Let's see what she can do with them. Valley so far this quarter has 4 fouls. Let's see what Anna Biondi can do. Going for the shot. First one misses. She still has 1 more. Game will be live after this. She's getting ready. Going up. And the shot is good, making the score 11-24, and now Valley's ball.
Thrown in by number 2 to number 12 for Valley. Pass number 20 to number 2. 2 looking for someone open. Number 12 open with the shot, and it's good. That's
Valley
good.
really finding a hole in HK's defense. Seems to be a lack of communication out on the court. HK now has the ball in the possession now of Belcarini driving through the court, passing it into the paint. Jessica Timothy, number 20, takes a shot and is good, making it score 13-26. Valley's ball now.
Number 12 for Valley with the ball. Looking to pass number 2. Pass number 24 in the paint.
Ball rolling. And it is Valley's ball. Valley with the throw-in.
Number 2 with the throw-in. And number 12. Number 2 in the corner. Shots up and blocked. Out of bounds ball.
HK out of bounds. Ball is passed to number 20, Jessica Timothy, and she was out of bounds when she caught it. So now it's going to be Valley's ball.
Number 2 thrown in the pass. And
Grabbed by
taken
number 31,
Joe Henry.
Carini down the court with the layup, and that's good for 2 points, 15-26 Valley. Valley's ball. That was a very good drive. HK definitely needs a lot more of those. That really highlighted HK's offense.
Valley keeps looking to add on to their lead here. Number 24 with the ball.
Valley's offense is really seeming to pick
Shots
apart
up.
our HK
Good by
defense.
number 12. That's her 4th 3 of the
That's
night.
the 4-3 of the night, making the score 15-29 Valley. HK, number 14, Anna Biondi driving down the court, passing it to number 31, back to Biondi. Biondi looking for someone open. That's going to be the 31, and now Carini has the ball, goes up for the shot, and it misses, recovered and rebounded by Valley.
Alexis
Tough defense.
Finnerty for Valley, number 12, has 4 threes on the night tonight. And she's looking for her 5th. Shots off.
Ball's on the ground. Ball was rolling on the ground and seems to have been recovered.
And I think
So
Alexis Finnerty recovered that ball again.
I
Number 12.
believe so, but now we do have a timeout. So, what have you really seen change so far this second quarter?
I think HK's offense is coming out more ready for this second period. And they've been rushing down the court, and they've been playing solid defense too.
Yeah, I'd really agree, Art. The HK offense, it is now seeing more breakaways, and they're really running with the ball now, and it seems to be working a lot better. So, but that Valley offense is really picking apart the HK defense, though. They're seeing weaknesses and they're seeing where there's gaps, and the Valley players are really exploiting that against the HK defense. So hopefully HK can figure that out. And it'll be a very interesting game from there on.
And Valley is looking to run on with the lead right here.
Definitely. I mean, if I had a lead like this, I would want to run on it with it. So let's hope that's what Valley wants to do. But it's definitely, if HK's defense can start filling those gaps themselves rather than having Valley fill it for them, it's going to be a lot closer of a game. And it really shows that HK's offense really needs to start picking it up in this game.
Pass number 12 to number 1, number 20, number 12, back to number 15, back to number 12, pushing into the paint. And I think that's a foul on HK there.
That is a foul on HK. On number 24, Ella McGlynn.
Number 12, Alexis Finnerty with the shots.
Pardon me, that was actually number 20, Jessica Timothy, with the foul. That's our first of the night.
Number
Third
12
for
is going to
HK.
have 2 free throws here.
She goes up for the shot, and it's good. Score 15-30 Valley. She has one more, and this ball will be live. With just under 3 minutes left in the game.
Shots
or
up.
a quarter.
It's off. Rebounded by Valley by number 14. Number 1 with the ball. Back out to number 20. Number 12 with the ball. Pass back to number 1. 1 with the shot. It's up, it's off. Rebounded by number 15 by Valley. Number 1 with the ball again. Pass back to number 14. Ball stolen by HK.
Okay, Belle Carini driving down the court into the paint, going up for a shot, and she misses.
Number
Rebounded
20,
by number 14.
Valley with good defense there.
Number 1, Jill Henry passing it. And
Rebounded by Valley.
Timothy taking a shot, and she misses. Rebounded by Valley, as you just said.
Yep.
Dylan. So
Valley number 20 with the rebound.
So there's a little over 2 minutes left in this period. So, and 2 minutes left in the half. So it's really interesting to see the dynamic between these two teams.
Yeah, and Valley is doing great today. They've doubled HK's score now.
That's true, and I think it was number 12 you said?
Number 12's having an outstanding game. Alexis Finnerty.
She's already had 4 threes of the night, and let alone with only those 4 threes, that's 12 points right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost half of Valley's score right there.
Yeah.
So those threes are really doing a lot for the Valley.
And she's had a few twos too, and she just had those 2 free throws.
That is true. So number 12 is really doing a lot of work for this Valley team. So it's just going to be very interesting to see how HK tries to
shut her down,
make a comeback, and
yeah,
try to shut her down.
Number 12.
Okay, so that's the end of the timeout, and both teams retake the court. Valley ball.
Pass into number 12, see what she can do here. Number 12 looking for someone open. Pass out to number 14. Pass to number 12 into number 14.
Out of bounds on HK, Valley ball. It appears to have been gone out on number 14 and Biondi. So yeah, Valley with the ball.
Throw in by number 2. Throw into number 20 for Valley. Pass to number 2. 2 looking for someone open. Driving into the paint, number 2. Pass out to number 1. Shots up.
That's a double dribble on Valley. HK's ball. That's really bad for the Valley offense because they were working up a lot of steam. So HK has the ball driving, throwing it to Carini now to McGlynn.
And it looks like
That's a penalty on Valley. So Jill Henry coming out of the game, replaced by number 23, Carly Retberg. That penalty was on number 20 for Valley, and that's her second foul of the night. And that means Valley now has 5 fouls. Ball going right in through the arms of Carly Retberg, going out of bounds, and that's Valley's ball.
throw in by Valley, number 12 with the ball. Back number 2. Number 2 trying to set something up for Valley here. Looking for a score. Back to number 1 with the ball. 15. Back out to 12. 12 going into the paint. Setting up 15. 15 throws it into 10. 10 misses a shot. HK ball.
HK's ball. 23 Carly Retberg throwing to 14. Anna Biondi driving down the court. Throwing it to Carini. Carini looking for someone open, and that would be Leah Snowski. Back to Biondi. Biondi taking her time, throwing it to Carini. Carini throwing it to Retberg. Retberg back to Carini, and now it's in the paint with Ella McGlynn taking a shot. Bounces off the rim. That is no good, but it remains HK's ball.
Out of bounds off number 15, Valley.
Carini with the throw-in.
And Valley's defense here is looking very strong.
Ball being thrown deep to Retberg. Retberg dropping the ball.
Number 10 for Valley with good defense.
Ball is Ball is
Gonna be
HK's.
HK ball.
Being thrown in by Carini. Biondi now with the ball throwing back to Carini. Carini driving in and passing out to McGlynn. McGlynn, let's see what she can do with it. Goes up for a shot and it
Valley
misses.
strong defense.
However, that
It's gonna be Valley
makes it
ball.
Valley ball. Just over 30 seconds left.
Number
in this
2 with the ball.
half.
Loses the
Oh,
ball.
Biondi
Stolen by
with
number
the
14.
steal. Biondi going up, takes a shot, and it bounces off the rim. Ball
Rebounded.
recovered by Valley.
1 for Valley. Number 2 sprinting down the court. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by HK.
15 seconds left in the quarter, and the ball goes out of bounds. Not only 15 seconds left in the quarter, but 15 seconds left in this first half.
And then it's going to be Valley ball.
Number 2 going out of the game, seeming to have something in her eye.
Number 12 with the ball. Trying to get something to happen in this last 10 seconds.
HK's defense really
Valley's getting
covering
off the
these
shot here.
really well.
2, 1, shots up, and it's good.
And
It's a buzzer
the time
beater.
runs
Valley.
out. So for this first half, it's HK 15, Valley 32.
Valley's really just running off with the lead here.
Definitely, definitely. Fouls will now be reset into the second half. So it's going to be a clean slate, 0-0. And
And I believe Valley had 5 fouls out.
they did. So it's going to be really interesting since quite a few of their players already have 2 fouls, how this could come back to haunt them later on in the game if a player or 2 of them might end up fouling out. So it's definitely going to be something interesting to watch. And yeah, so how would you describe this first half, Dalton?
I think Valley's came out very strong and didn't stop playing basketball. They've been getting shots off and they've been going in. And I think that's HK's problem right now. They're getting the shots off, but they're just not going in.
That's true. You can tell that both of these offenses are playing very, very aggressive. But when it comes down to it, Valley's making their shots and HK's simply they're making just as many shots. It's just half of them are going in. So it's really, you can tell it's really hurting HK. So if HK wants any chance, they need to start making their shots and keep playing aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
The HK defense, though, did come out very differently between the first quarter and the second quarter. HK defense, when they first came out, they seemed to have been playing a little bit soft, and they were leaving a lot of holes that Valley was really exploiting to be able to get a lot of these points. But the way the defense came out this second quarter, they really started to defend a lot better, and it's really hard for Valley to make shots like that.
Yeah, Valley's been getting a few 3-pointers off, and I think HK is going to have to come out strong to defend that.
Definitely, definitely. And number 12, I believe it was, she's already had 4 free throws, or not 3-pointers on the night.
3-pointers, yes.
She's already made 2 free throws.
Yeah,
and,
Alexa Finity.
and a dozen, or not a dozen, but a couple layups. So she's really seeming to be the driving force for this Valley offense.
Yeah, she's a big contributor to the 32 points on the scoreboard right now.
Definitely, definitely. So far, this game, 15-32 Valley, but there's still a lot more left in this game. So we'd like to see where this goes, and just stay tuned, and you can see where it's going to.
HK is going to have to play catch up here.
Definitely, definitely. If you were the HK coach right now, what do you think you'd be telling your players?
I think they just have to focus on getting the shots in here, and they have to have good ball movement, and they have to keep a few threes in the beginning would really help them out.
Definitely, definitely. And if I was the Valley coach, I'd be saying that you guys just need to keep playing the way you are, and just keep exploiting that HK defense.
Yes.
Valley's able to find holes in that defense, and it's really working out for them. So they just, if they want this ball game, they need to keep that up and keep playing that way.
Yep.
Definitely. Very aggressive from both teams.
Yeah, both teams. Valley came out very aggressive.
Very aggressive. But HK did come out just as aggressive. It just seems that they're not able to make their shots, which is a real shame because it's making this game very Valley-sided. And now we are going to a HK produced video. We'll be back.
Marina, this is Night Stars, over.
So the day can start at 6:30 for the crew. Quite often we come in at 6. Of course, we fire up the vessel. We go through our safety, all the apparatuses that make sure everything's safe. Fire up the engines, get the boat ready for the day. Vessel starts running at 0700, and we start taking customers on this side. And usually we have commute Monday through Friday, so we run the boat a little bit quicker, get people across. Communication is important. Got to be talking to your mates. And of course, as you can hear, we're monitoring the radio for vessel traffic and for anything that becomes an emergency that we may have to respond to on the river. And then around 12 o'clock, the other crew comes in and relieves at 1300, 1 o'clock. And this crew goes home, does their checkout, makes sure that all the funds are accounted for, and does a bank deposit. It's always been here since the birth of our country. So actually it was privately owned in the 1700s. The town of Chester bought it out after that. Then it became part of the highway department. We're in 1917, and again, it's the 100-year anniversary of that happening. And they've supported the ferry throughout all these years. You know, the vessel itself is 70 years old, so that's a testament to their commitment. Most vessels, commercial vessels, don't go 70 years, but we've managed to do that. The boat's in pretty good shape. It's got new engines in it, and every 2 years we do a little steel replacement. Keep a good eye on it, keep it safe, keep it running. Some people call this the gateway to the castle. I guess tradition has a lot to do with it. I think that's one of the things that obviously is unique. People come here from everywhere, you know, all over the world. And this is part of the whole experience of being in the river valley, I think. And of course, when you're on the ferry, you just get out of your car. Time to have a little, like a 5-minute respite, if you will. Weekends we're filled with primarily tourists. I make a point, go down and meet with some people, you know, welcome them on board, and maybe they have some questions about where to go and what to do, and we're always have suggestions. So, favorite part of the job is the people, the customers. We had some kids that came over yesterday. I was able to give them a look at the engine room and let them press a few buttons to open up the gate, under my supervision, mind you. But they really enjoyed it. So I guess that's a big part.
Okay, and we are back. Once again, I'm Wally Sample,
And I'm Dalton Modine.
and with just over 20 seconds before the game starts once again, both teams are now taking the court. It appears that number 33, Tessa Wills, will be out for the game. She came in here with ice strapped to her ankle, so it seems to be an ankle injury, and it really does seem that she's going to be out for the game. It's a real shame because HK's offense definitely needed that driving factor.
Looks like right now she's getting stretched out by the trainer, and I don't know, she might be able to come back in.
That is true. She does seem that she might be a possibility to come back in, but we definitely know that she's not coming back in now. So Valley taking the court, and they're going to be shortly followed by HK.
And number 12, Alexis Finnerty for Valley, is looking to have another great half.
Definitely. Okay. Teams switching sides of the courts. And this half will start off as HK's ball. Number 10, Belcarini throwing it into Biondi. Biondi now just crossing the half-court line now to Carini. Carini throwing it to McGlynn. McGlynn driving around, taking a shot from outside the paint, and it's a miss. Rebounded by Valley.
And it's rebounded by number 12, Alexis Finnerty with the ball. And shot by number 15, it's up. It's not good, but it's rebounded by number 12.
Ball back in Valley
Back
hands.
number 2, into 15, into the paint.
Ball grabbed and stolen by HK number 20, Jessica Timothy, and handed off to Biondi. Biondi throwing it to Carini. Carini looking for someone open. And that's going to be McGlynn. McGlynn looking and throws it to Henry. Henry driving in and throwing it back to Timothy. Timothy looking for a hole in the Valley defense, and she cannot seem to find one. Ball's out of bounds.
The ball is swatted away by number 12, Alexis Finnerty.
HK ball being thrown in by number 10, Belcarini. Carini finding Biondi open. Biondi driving into the paint, taking a shot, and it's no good. Rebound by McGlynn, and that is no good.
And I think there was a shooting foul on number 15, Valley.
It does appear that way. So that's the first penalty of this half. And it's on number 15, as you said, and that's her first foul of the night. McGlynn has 2 shots.
Let's see what HK can do with this.
Okay. McGlynn goes up for her first foul shot. Goes up, takes a shot, and it's good, making score 16-32, Valley. She has one more, and then the ball will be live. McGlynn getting ready. Going up. Ball is up, and is no good. Bouncing off the rim. Rebounded by HK, however. No good.
And I believe that might be another shooting foul on Valley.
It is another shooting foul. This time, number 20, Jessica Timothy, taking the shots. Foul once again was on number 15, second foul of the night, and second foul for Valley this half. Number 20 getting ready to take her shot. Going up. Ball is up. Bounces off the rim, no good. She still, however, has one more shot, and the ball will be live after this. Okay, Timothy with the ball, getting ready. Ball is up, and it's good, making it score 17-32, Valley. Valley's ball.
Number 2, Valley with the ball. And Valley's looking to increase her score here.
However, they haven't been able to do so far this half. HK really driving their score up. However, it's still Valley's ball. Playing very aggressively. Oh, ball is snagged by Belcarini. Bell going up, driving into the paint, and that's a shooting foul. Belcarini now has 2 foul shots.
And that's Valley's 3rd shooting foul in this period.
Valley, it was on Valley number 2, first foul of the night. Carini goes up to take her shot, and it's good. 18-32. She has one more, and the ball will be live after this. After bouncing around the rim a little bit, it does end up going in, making the score 19-32.
HK is slowly coming back here.
Valley's ball. Okay, Valley driving up, taking a shot from in the paint.
Off the rim.
Rebounded by HK. Belcarini driving down the court with speed, throwing it to Biondi, who was wide open, but the pass was a little high, and it bounces right off Biondi's fingertips, going out of bounds.
It's going to be Valley ball here.
It will be Valley ball.
And it seems to me that Valley's offense is almost slowing down, and HK's defense is doing very well here.
To be completely honest, it almost seems like two completely different teams have come out this second half.
Yes, Valley's offense is much less explosive this third period.
I fully agree, and it doesn't seem that they're able to make their shots anymore. However, HK seemed to take a page out of their books and have been making very fast breakaways and making the shots that they take. So it's going to be a very interesting game from now on.
And Valley's defense just keeps getting shooting fouls.
Yeah, and that definitely does not help their case at all.
And it's going to be out of bounds ball, HK.
So we might end up seeing this 13-point lead shrink sizably in this next quarter.
Yes.
Valley ball being thrown in. Valley looking for work, throwing it into the paint. Number 12 goes up, and that is good for Valley's first score of this second half, making a score 19-34. Biondi driving down the court, passing it to 31 Henry, and then passing it back to Biondi. Biondi driving into the paint, but the ball
stolen by number 2, Valley, with the fast break, going for the layup. It's up, it's good.
Making a score 19-36. And there is the Valley offense that came out the first half.
Quick breakaways.
Carini goes up, takes a shot, and that's good for another 2 points. HK 21, Valley 36. Very high-paced game now.
Valley with good ball movement here. Number 2 with the ball.
Looking for
pass number 12 back to number 2. 2 looking to set up some points.
Driving.
Number 2 with the travel HK ball.
And that makes it HK's ball. Okay. Number 10, Belcarini will now be throwing it into number 14, Anna Biondi. Subs for Valley come on. Number 15 is now on for Valley. HK driving down the court, Anna Biondi moving quick, missed a pick, and number 4, Sniaski, is now on the ground. She's back up now. Carini driving in and out of the paint, goes up for a shot, and just misses. However, McGlynn rebounds and is able to get it in, making that score HK 23, Valley 36.
HK's slowly making a comeback here.
Slowly.
Might be possible.
HK's offense definitely now seems to be a lot more explosive, and they're making bigger and bigger plays.
Number 2 with a good push into the paint. Ball goes back to number 2 behind the 3-point line. Pass back out to number 12.
Ball grabbed by number 4, Leah Sinonsky. Moving down the court, looking for someone open. That happens to be Carini. Carini driving in, passing it to number 20, Jessica Timothy, who then makes a layup, which is good for 2 points for HK. HK 25, Valley 36.
Valley's going to call a timeout there.
And I know I've been saying this a lot, but it really does seem that a different HK team has come out this second half.
They have. They've been making their shots.
They've been making their shots, and they're playing just as aggressive, or if not a little bit more aggressive with their play style. And it's really nice to see. It's really closing down this Valley lead, and it's going to make the game a lot more interesting.
I completely agree.
But the real question is, what is happening with the Valley offense? They came out the second half, and they don't seem to be. They've only put up 4 points so far. It's not.
Completely different team.
It almost is. Their defense seems to be a little bit lackluster, and the offense doesn't seem to be pushing as hard. So it really is a completely different team. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Not much longer left in this timeout. So they're retaking the court now. Valley and HK retaking the court, ready to play some more basketball with just under 3.5 minutes left in this third quarter. HK is still yet to have a foul, which is very interesting this late into the third quarter, while compared to Valley, who's already had 3.
I agree.
Okay, Valley's ball.
Valley's ball, number 4 with the ball. Pass out to number 12. 14 with the 3, and it's an air ball.
Rebounded by number 4, Liasnowski. Ball is now Carini's. Carini driving down the side.
12 for Valley with good defense.
Biondi now has the ball. Back to Carini. Carini back to Biondi. Biondi driving in, looking for work. Nice pick set up by Timothy. Now Snowski looking for someone open, and that is going to be Timothy. Timothy goes up for the shot and misses. Rebounded by McGlynn.
Good defense by number 4 for Valley. And I believe that's going to be another shooting foul. No, excuse me, it was not.
It's not a shooting foul. However, it is still HK's ball. Valley with 4 penalties, or 4 fouls on them already this second half. 15 with her third. So if she gets 2 more, she's out of the game.
And she's going to have to be careful there.
Now ball's in Snonsky's possession, and that will be a travel. Valley's ball. Valley with the ball, pushing up the court.
Number 12 looking to get some more points here. And number 12 has been kind of quiet this third period here.
Yeah, it's almost like a different number 12 has come out. First foul on HK so far tonight, and that's on number 10, Bel Carini. Valley's ball.
Number 2 with a throw-in for Valley. Goes back out to number 2. 2 pushing into the paint, pass back out. 2-pointer made by number 4 for Valley.
Deep 2, almost a 3, making the score 25-38.
I believe her foot was on the line there.
HK with the ball, number 4, Liasnowski, passing it to McGlynn. McGlynn looking for somewhere, thinking about driving to the paint, but does not. Timothy now passing it to Biondi. Biondi circling around, throwing to Snowski again, who drives into the paint, passes it to Timothy, goes up for a shot, and that's good for 2 for HK. HK 27, Valley 38, with just under 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
It looks like Valley's letting up here.
And HK is now just hitting the gas.
Pass out to number 12. 12 with the shot, and it's actually off this time.
Ball goes off 4 separate players' heads and grabbed by Biondi, making a fast breakdown, and that looks to be a foul.
And that foul is going to be on number 4.
That was a very, very interesting play.
It was.
Back
It
there.
bounced off everyone.
Yeah, it bounced off 4 separate girls' heads and then grabbed by Biondi, making her way down the court. Ball is now being thrown in by number 10, Bel Carini. Once again, ball is high up, grabbed by McGlynn, almost in the hands of Valley. Back to Carini. Carini misses, rebounded by HK.
And Valley's going to have to start getting some of these rebounds if they want to keep playing.
Definitely, HK really using McGlynn for her height. White ball. Valley, or HK throwing it in over Valley's head.
Under a minute 30 left in this third period.
Snowski throwing it back to Carini. Carini throwing it to Timothy. Timothy going up for the shot. That's no good. Rebounded for Valley.
Defense there. Rebounded by number 12. From number 12, Oliver Shoe out of bounds. That's going to be HK ball.
Ball goes out.
That was
on
interesting.
Valley's foot, number 12. Believe it or not. And it is now back to HK ball. HK thought they lost it here, but it seems to be back in their hands. McGlynn throwing it to Biondi. Biondi to Snotsky. Using their speed of their passes. Carini now dribbling around. Back to Biondi. Setting up a play. Throwing it to Timothy. Timothy looking for someone open. Carini is that person open. Driving into the paint, taking a shot. And it's tipped.
Good block
grabbed by
number
Valley
20.
with a breakaway.
Number 12 fast break, and it's blocked.
And that was a clean block.
That was a
No
clean
foul.
block.
That was a really good defense by HK. Very good last-ditch effort to keep that point from going up, and it really did shut down number 12. Ball being thrown in, almost caught by Carini. However, it does end up back into Valley control.
Forward with the ball up, and it's good.
And that
Number
is-
4 has been doing very good in the paint tonight.
And that is 2 for Valley. So now it's score HK 27, Valley 40. Osnowski with the ball driving to the paint, taking with a layup, and that's good for 2. Making the score HK 29, Valley 40. Valley with the ball driving down the court.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Let's see what
Number
can
2
happen
with the
in this
ball
game.
into number 4. Number 20 saving it from going out of bounds.
Ball is loose. And it's HK's ball. Biondi throwing to Snowski, who's wide open. Snowski taking a deep shot. Almost rebounded by Valley.
Rebounded by Valley, number 4.
Just under 10 seconds left in this quarter. Let's see what can happen.
Valley's going to look for another buzzer beater here. It looks like there's going to be a foul.
With 3.7 seconds left in this third quarter. Really cutting it to
Try
the
to
edge.
inbound this ball and get the shot off.
So far in this quarter, Valley's only been able to score 8 points in total, while HK is now really starting to close down their lead. Valley's ball, throw it in.
Number 20 with a 3. It's up, it's off.
And with that shot, it ends the third quarter. We are now going to the fourth quarter, last quarter of the game.
Last period.
We really did see a different team come out here today.
Yes,
or
we did.
this quarter.
Yeah, we're going to see if Valley can try to come back with the same effort that they did in the first and second period here.
They're going to need it because at the rate HK is going, they are closing down the gap pretty quickly. Valley was only able to score 8 points in total this last quarter.
If it goes the same way, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes into overtime here.
Or if HK just happens to squeak by with
Yep.
1 or 2 points, with a basket or two. So it's definitely going to be a very high adrenaline game. It's going to be very interesting to see how both these teams now respond to what's happening.
And I think the key for HK here is going to have to be to get a few threes early into the period and then just try to hold off Valley with a few quick fast breaks.
I fully agree. And another thing that HK has going for them, however, is that the amount of fouls that they've had this game is they've had a very small amount in total, while Valley's already in one quarter had 6. So their players are already starting now to get stretched thin with
Obvious
fouls.
problem for Valley right now.
Yeah, so if they start losing some key players due to foul outs, it can end up being a very different game near this end because HK seems to be very disciplined. Okay, HK's ball, Biondi driving down, almost falling, driving in, taking a shot, and it just misses. Rebounded by Valley, driving back down the court.
Number 2 driving with the ball. Pass out to number 4, back to number 2. 2 setting up a play here. And 2 throws the ball out of bounds, looking for number 12, Alexis Flaherty.
That's going to be HK's ball.
Excuse me, I butchered that name. Alexis Finnerty.
Okay, HK with the ball. Jessica Timothy throwing it to number 10, Belle Carini. Belle Carini looking for a shot and throws it to 31, Jill Henry. Jill Henry
number 2
getting it knocked
with a
out of
swat.
bounds. Still going to be HK's ball. Being thrown in by Belle Carini. 7.5 minutes left in this game. Anna Biondi with the ball, throwing to McGlynn. Back to Carini. Carini throwing into the paint with Jessica Timothy. And the ball misses and is now rebounded by Valley. After a brief struggle, it does end up coming out with
Number
Valley's.
4. 12 with the pass into number 2 into the paint, and she pulls a foul. It's going to be 2 shots for Valley here. They're going to have to capitalize on this.
That foul was on HK's number 20. That's her second foul of the night. So she still has quite a few more before she's in jeopardy. getting
Two
ready.
with the shot. It's up and it's off.
Score remains 29-40. Let's see what you can do with this last shot. Ball will be live after this.
And this is number 2, Addison Marchess with the shot. And it's off.
Ball is off. So the score
Rebounded
does
by
remain
HK.
29-40. That will remain HK's ball. That was a foul, actually. Valley with their 7th foul of this half alone.
And I believe that was number 12, Alexis Finnerty with the foul.
2nd foul of the night, and now Anna Biondi has some potential to make some points. Gets ready. Ball goes up. And it misses, and the ball is live now. Valley with the ball driving back down the court. Valley really utilizing quick passes to try to get the HK defense off guard, and it works. Number 12 with a 2. Making a score, HK 29, Valley 42. Valkyrie looking for someone open, and that happens to be Biondi. Biondi throwing it down to Jessica Timothy. Oh, to 31, Henry. And that will
Looked
be
like number
a
2
foul.
there, Valley with the foul. I believe that was a reach-in.
It was, and again, Valley with a very large amount of fouls. That's their 8th foul this
Yeah.
half. They're
Shooting
really
fouls.
getting fouls fast. So now that was 24's 2nd foul of the night. So now number 31 has a chance to make HK some points. If she misses, ball will be live. Ball goes in, making the score HK 30, Valley 42. Now the ball will be live, regardless if it goes in or not. She goes up, takes her shot, and misses, rebounded almost by HK, but now it is going Valley. Valley with the throw-in.
Number 2 with the ball running on the court. Rushing into the paint with the shot. And she draws a foul.
Valley now taking their foul shots. Number 2 goes up and makes it, making the score HK 30, Valley 43. She still has one more. Ball will be live after this.
Number 2's been doing pretty good shooting tonight. The ball's up, and it's good.
Score now HK 30, Valley 44. White ball tipped by Valley, but it's back in HK hands, and that's out of
Bounds ball. It's going to be Valley's ball.
Valley's ball. Just under 6.5 minutes left in this quarter, and 6.5 minutes left in the game. Let's see what can be done. Valley's lead has shrunk sizably, but it's still there. Valley with the ball. Net pass to number 2.
Number 4 with the ball. Back out to number 12. 12 pushing into the paint. Back out to number 4. 4 with the shot. Ball's up, and it's off.
HK ball. Couple players on the ground. Unsure of which way the ball is going. However, it does seem to be going HK. Excuse me, actually, no, that was a foul. 9th foul of the game. Okay, so number 14, Anna Biondi, getting ready to take her shot. Goes up, and it's good, making the score HK 31, Valley 44. Biondi with one more shot. Goes up, takes a shot. And that's once again good, making the score HK 32, Valley 44. Valley now with the ball, making their way down the court with just under 6 minutes left in this quarter and in the game in total. Biondi almost with the steal. Ball almost grabbed by HK. However, that's a foul on HK. Foul's on number 10, Belcarini, and that's her second of the night. And 5th for HK this quarter. Okay, number 12, Valley with the ball. Passing it into the paint. Number two now driving out. Finding some work. Now it's in 12's possession, driving in, throwing it out. Number 15 now back to 12. 15 with the ball, and Valley takes a shot, and that is good for 2. HK 32, Valley 46. With 5 minutes left in the game. Deep throw, and from HK, and now it's in Valley possession. Stumble on the court.
Number
Both players,
15
however, get up.
with the ball here.
Stolen by McGlynn.
Steals it.
Throwing it to Biondi. Biondi now driving down the court. Looking to score.
Number 4 playing
Throwing
defense
to
here.
McGlynn. McGlynn to Carini. Carini now driving.
Number 2 gets
Using
set up for his
Carini
screen.
as a, Ella as a pick.
The ball bounces around, and it
Ball
looks
is
like
loose.
it's a Valley.
Valley's ball. Almost grabbed by McGlynn and Carini. However, it was not.
And Valley's going to maintain possession here. Thrown by number 4 to number 12. 12 with the ball. Trying to get some more points here in this last 4th period. Passing to number 15 into the paint. Back out to number 15. Pass number 2 with the 3. It's up and it's off. Number 2 trying to draw a foul there.
It will now be HK's ball. Carini throwing it into Biondi, number 14. 14 looking for someone open, and that's going to be Carini. Carini and Biondi passing back and forth in between each other, trying to make room down the court.
Oh,
Ball thrown to Henry, and ended up getting swatted by HK out of bounds. Valley's ball.
Ball almost took someone's head off.
Just over 4 minutes left in the game. Score is HK 32, Valley 46.
Valley's
Ball
just trying
tipped
to
by
maintain
HK
that
and grabbed by
lead. Yeah, the
Liasnowski.
fast break.
But
Taken
now it's
back
grabbed by
number 12.
Valley.
Number 4 with the shot. It's up and it's in. That's good for 2 for Valley.
Valley 48, HK 32. Carini throwing it to Snowski. Snowski surrounded, almost getting the ball stolen.
Valley's playing
Ball
some
is
good
loose,
defense
and that
here.
is Valley's.
Break for number 4. Ball's up, it's off. But
Rebounded
number
by Valley.
12's there for the
But it
rebound. And
does
shot's
end
up,
up-
and it's good.
Score Valley 50, HK 32.
It looks like Valley's trying to run off with the lead right here.
Definitely. Playing a lot more aggressive now.
And it's going to be Valley's ball.
The old HK offense seems to be back, not being able to make their shots anymore.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's still 3.5 minutes left in this game, and a lot can change.
And Valley is up right now, 50-32.
Will HK be able to close that 18-point deficit? We will find out.
Number 4 into the paint with the shot up, extending Valley's lead to 52.
Now it's a 20-point deficit. HK 32, Valley 52. Belcarini with the ball, looking for someone open.
Number 4 for Valley
Gorgeous
playing
young
great
Steve.
defense. Out of bounds. Valley's ball.
So, just a little bit over 3 minutes left in this game. How would you comment on what you're seeing so far, Dalton?
Oh, I think Valley's doing great in this 4th period. They're just running off with the lead, and they're not going to give HK a chance to catch up here. Number 4 with the ball. Almost loses it. Pass out to number 20. 20 looks to 14, then passes it to number 4. Number 12 behind the 3-point line. Looking for someone open. Pass out to 14, back at number 12 into the paint, looking for a layup. And draws a foul. Number 12 is going to get 2 shots here.
HK's 6th foul of this half. Ball's
up, and it's good.
Score's now 53-32. Let's see what Valley is able to do with their last free throw.
This is number 12, Alexis Finnerty, with her second shot.
That foul was also on number 4, Leah Snowski, and that's her second of the game.
Shot's up, and it's good. Number 12 for Valley is having an amazing night.
So it's HK's ball. Anna Biondi trying to set up a play, find someone open, and that's Carini. Carini buying for time.
Number 4 defending Anna Biondi.
Running out of time. It now really is a race against the clock. Snowski with the shot, and it just bounces off the rim.
Rebounded by number
Rebound
14.
by Valley.
Number 4 on Valley passes to number 14. Back out to number 12, Alexis Finnerty. Number 20 back to number 14 behind the three-point line. Oh,
Ball loose.
Loses the ball. To scrum on the floor. Looks like HK ball.
Biondi was able to, it appears to have been able to grab the ball, and now it will be
HK
a
timeout.
HK timeout. Second over, 2 minutes left in the game.
And it looks just like the first period again. Valley's coming out really strong, and HK is just not making the shots.
However, the one thing different though is Valley is really now racking up the foul, so it might end up coming to haunt them soon. But based on how there's only 2 minutes left in the game, I don't know how much HK can do to close this 22-point gap.
I think this one might just be out of hand.
Okay, both teams retaking the court, ready to finish out this basketball game.
It's going to be HK's ball here.
Snioski to Biondi, number 14. Biondi driving down the court, back to Snioski. Carini with the ball thrown to Jessica Timothy.
Valley
but
with
it's
solid
grabbed.
defense again, stolen by number 14. Number 12 with the ball, trying to get down the court, pushing into the paint. Back up to number 4. To a wide open number 20, passes it to number 10. Back up to number 12, trying to make a shot. Decides to pass it to number 4. 14 with the shot, it's off, and it's rebounded by HK.
Really, Valley's really using their quick passes to get the HK defense to move around, and they're really making HK leave a lot of gaps.
Yeah, Valley's doing a great job this fourth period.
However, the ball is now HK's. Number 4 throw into Biondi. Biondi going down the court, looking for someone open, looking for a play, throwing it to Timothy. Timothy back to Biondi. Biondi driving in, and it's short.
It's short, and it's rebounded by number 10, stolen by HK. And there's going to be a foul there.
That foul will be on Valley. That's going to be their 10th foul of this half. Jessica Timothy with the shots. Foul is on number 10 on Valley, first of the night.
Just a minute and 14 left in this
Was it the
fourth
shot?
period.
And it's good, making the score 33-54. Timothy with one more shot. Valley subs coming on. Yeah, and as you said, just about a minute left in this game.
I think this one might just be out of hand here.
Timothy with another shot, making the score 34-54. HK has about a minute to cover a 20-point deficit, so
It's going to be a pretty tough task.
it's going to be a tough task, but HK is definitely playing like they're up for it.
Looks like Valley's trying to waste time here.
Senior number 12, Emily Thompson, is now in the game,
Another HK timeout.
and
It's going to be Valley's ball.
she's also
timeout.
joined with number 11, Sophie Grimala. With a minute and a second left in this game. I don't know what happened there to the Valley offense in that third quarter, but they came out swinging this last quarter.
Yes, they
It's,
did.
it's really showing in the score. In that third quarter, they only scored a total of, I believe, 8 points.
8 points, yes, and they've been a completely different team this fourth
Yeah.
period.
This fourth period, they've been able to score, I believe it's about 14, and that's a sizable bit more, and it's really starting to hurt, or it has been hurting HK. HK has not been able to score very much in this last quarter.
Yeah, HK's been having a rough time. They've been getting the shots off, but they just haven't been going in.
Valley's ball with the throw-in.
Number 14 with the pass to number 11. 11 buying some time, dribbling her way around. Pass back out to number 14. 14 looking at an open number 1. Number 1 running around the three-point line. Pass back to number 20. 20 passes it to number 11. 11 pushes around back to number 20. Number 11 with the wide open look.
Valley
Rolls
really
around
finding the
and
holes in
comes off.
HK's defense. HK ball, Biondi driving down the court, going up for a shot, and it's no good.
And
However,
there's
recovered
just
by
30
Carini.
seconds left in this game.
Bounce off the rim. McGlynn with the ball. Valley's ball.
24 seconds remaining.
Subs coming on. Carly Retberg is taking the field, joined with number 2, Kelsey Lonergan.
Throw in by number 1 for Valley. Pass goes in between the legs of number 12. Number 10 gets it. Pass to number 5 to number 20 in the corner. Number 20 passes to number 11. 12 seconds remaining. Doesn't look like Valley's planning on scoring here in these last few seconds. Stolen.
HK ball.
HK ball.
3 seconds left on the clock. Will they be able to score?
Number 11 is going to get fouled.
Sophie Grimala slow to get up. Sophie Grimala seeming to be a little bit hesitant to take her foul shots, but she will end up taking them. She has 2. She's getting ready.
Only 0.7 seconds left on the clock
Ball
here.
goes off and it bounces off the rim. 0.7 seconds left in this game.
This game's
Just
about over.
Sophie Grimala has 1 more shot.
This could be the last point of the game. Ball's up.
And that is the game.
Valley's going to end the game.
HK 34, Valley 54. The Warriors coming out on top.
And that wasn't really the outcome that I was expecting coming into this. I thought it was going to be more of an even matchup due to their previous games.
Definitely. And that third quarter really established that it might end up being a close game because Valley really did come out differently that third quarter.
Yeah,
and HK definitely did too. It's like they almost swapped positions for that
I feel
one
as
quarter.
if HK played the same way that they did the third period that they did in the fourth. They could have won the game.
Or at least gotten a lot closer and gone into overtime.
Yes.
So that will be the game for tonight. It was a very interesting game. Very, very exciting.
It was very fun to watch.
Very fun to watch, and both of these teams do have a lot to work on as they get prepared for their upcoming games. So we would also like to thank Zip06 for sponsoring this production, so thank you. And that is all we have for tonight. I am Wally Sample.
And I'm Dalton Modine.
And thank you for joining us tonight for this girls basketball game. Have a nice night. Signing off.